galaxy.
Yo, it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right? Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts? Haha! I think you're in for us. This video is gonna prove that the Xianzhou is full of supernatural phenomena. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden. What's up, guys? Little Gui here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna chicken out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stop something that's in my body? I think I just saw something moving. And a group of flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over.
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Ugh. Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment? It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission. That's what I'm saying! At first, Sushang didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted. But after the in other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up. Possibly. But the judges kicked me and Sushang out of there straight away. It looked like they were setting something up in the garden before we left. There has to be a conspiracy. Oh, I mean, ghosts. Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time. I knew it. This is what people like us live for.
I don't believe in
Extractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look,
It's so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden? Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research. Let me find my script. Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Thixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc. It's said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. Over time, Thixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents. I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing. Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step. Whoa! This place feels pure evil! A thousand wonders! Fight is one! Blade of moonlight.
We have the upper hand. Seize the moment. Yeah!
Blade fodder. All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
Enemy targets detected. Welcome, customers. Yeah! Deep breath. Better late than never. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand. Seize the moment. Seize the moment. Yeah! A thousand wonders to raise and fight as one!
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
To travel.
Save it for your own skin. Ready for death?
Seize the moment. Yeah! Welcome, customers. Seize the moment. Commencing research. Here, try this.
Tedious. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Whoa, I didn't know you were so strong, bro. But these are Lawfu officials. If we're interrogated, we need to get our story straight.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand. Wonders to fight as one. Deep breath. Thanks for the support.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
To travel. That's a tough nut to crack.
The moon shines on the truth.
We're in trouble now. 1,000 wonders. Fight as one! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Specimen sighted.
Unscathed. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame. No more time.
Friends.
Suppress.
Here, try this. Better late than never.
Ready for unscathed. Mission failed.
All in order. Leave nothing behind. Welcome, customers. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
Stand down.
I think something bit me. 1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one. To travel far.
Save it for your own skin. Blade of moonlight.
Commencing support. The combat report will be ready soon. Welcome, customers.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
Blade of moonlight. Harder.
Talk. Yeah! Here, try this.
Ready for death. Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Halt! What's up, guys? Hear me out.
State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately. Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions.
Commencing research.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
1,000 wonders. Fight is one!
Nowhere to run.
I think something gripped me. Not good travel. Try them all! Yeah! Deep breath. Thanks for the support.
Suppress. We will come by the temple.
Enemy targets detected.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Understood, Your Honor.
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing. Is she a ghost?
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a Cloud Knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. It's a legit operation.
As for this one here...
A passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of Divine Foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity, and are a friend of the Alliance.
Hello. I'm a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. My name is Huahua.
As a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, you should speak with more confidence, Huahua.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Gwenifan, Why did you
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too!
Miss Guinevere, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths.
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you. Finally, someone with common sense.
No way. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get something for my vid. Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings. Yes, they attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohua to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Luofu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources!
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now.
Excuse me.
Fixtral Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Ugh. It all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think? Yeah, I guess so. I still feel like my audience will see them as ghosts, to be honest. Ugh, I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think? But can you give me a hand? True. But I'd probably only do a few decades. Let's go.
Excuse me, can we go now? Yes, he's trapped in my tail, so...
Trapped. For now. Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go? Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huohua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Guinevere, I'm on official duty right now. It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It's a ghost!
What's happening? I'm not scared. I just can't stop my legs shaking. Wait a minute. Where did Miss Guinevere go? Did we lose her?
Guinevere, where are you? Huohua, stay close. But... Huohua? Oh no, where did she go? Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy. Hi. Where am I? Is this Fixtural Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep... Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Wasn't I just here a moment ago? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Oh, it seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Oh, it seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Wasn't I just here a moment ago?
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtural Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle, with none other than Fantilia. You are the one who drove Fantilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary ingenia.
Of course not. They're mere pawns dancing to my whim. Crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit! Such an addictive flavor! Let me see. The one who defeated Fantilia. I wonder what they taste like. You fought well. You're fighting for your survival, after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while. Resisting, are we? Impressive willpower. How painful. How delectable. You're different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? A sun? It burns. Worry not. I have no interest in making you my home. I'll be gone before you know it. Let's get along while it lasts. Shall we? You can call me Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound? You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here. You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before. What a stubborn fool. You won't ever get out of here without my help. Anyway, I'm not here to ask your opinion. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It can...
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. The door will not... The courtesy...
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture. Aren't you a stubborn one? But that's okay. You'll come around once you've walked a few more circles in this place. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here. It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwaynifin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Give it up. Gwaynifin was probably eaten by the heliobile rat.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwaynifin... Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body? You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please.
You're not gonna fight back anymore. Then let me make up some lines. Just be good and say it with.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you...
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other... Wait. Hold on. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Oh, this is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No, that won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail, a tail, a tail.
Laugh all you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that boy's body.
Terrifying. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail.
Darn it.
Mr. Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your butt.
Hey, boy, say something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Does the Xianzhou sail through the cosmos? For a heliobus that enjoys provoking your weak human sentiments, I can assure you there is nothing more amusing. Now, don't forget about our deal.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wahwa has a... Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone. Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her. You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would...
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Ugh. Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great Heliobus Ignimar. Now that the furnace is broken and the Heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignimar the Whole, have returned here with a desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignimar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignimar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched?
The general who fought for the Luofu against the Heliobus was named Tung Xiao.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignimar was soundly defeated by General Tung Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignimar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation for... But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl?
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Bah, I did no such thing! You're barely big enough to be an appetizer!
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then!
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignimar did. Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! That door just opened on its own! I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter protect us!
The door will not... The door will not open without... The door will not... The courtesy...
Look! There's a mirror behind the door!
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. What? This way.
What's going on? There's... That voice sounds familiar.
What? Are you in the mirror?
Madam Shrey?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power.
We still haven't found Miss Gwaynifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and...
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
So many bronze mirrors.
You're right, boy. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them.
This is the exit, you useless brat! Come here!
Madam Shrey can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that.
Constructive criticism!
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
Whoa, sweetie. Come...
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real...
What? The real Madame Shuyi? Are there pretenders inside the illusion? I see. Do not be afraid. Huohua knows me well. She will be able...
But what if I...
You must trust yourself. Hurry, Huohua.
Wait.
We are both judges of the Ten Lords.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and...
A powerful heliobus possessed her...
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tails.
Very funny.
So, we're... But... this isn't the right place.
Hurry, Huohua. Pass through...
Wait, I want to ask if you...
Who is Hanya?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Likely through some...
I didn't... So, we're...
Hurry, Huohua.
Wait,
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohua is skilled and diligent. I still remember...
That's her! This... So...
Mirrors again! What a surprise!
Hurry, Huohua.
I need to ask you some questions.
She will be expelled after tonight's operation.
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation.
Stupid girl! This is...
So...
Come here, Huahua.
I need to ask you some questions.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing coward.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's Dama.
Ha! You've...
So, where...
Come here, Huahua.
I need to ask...
As a judge responsible...
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madam...
Stupid girl! This is...
Her tail will...
You fraud.
So... I'm not the best judge of things, but...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Straighty, yes I know.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Straighty. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you...
Tail?
Hey! Get away from me! What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need...
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere. I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit... Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and get on with it! Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huahua.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure...
Everyone is different. A judge is the decree of the...
Just what do those old fogies see in...
Let's go! This is... Are we back in...
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madame Straighty, I'm so happy...
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
No wonder she's a judge. Very...
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Thixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus. And the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact. Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon...
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge. Correct. However, Huahua has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the...
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like... friends?
Friends? Ugh! I don't make friends with food!
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion, over there.
Let's go.
You've heard the story of Ignamar and the Great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignamar or Furinox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignamar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furinox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furinox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furinox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furinox were furnace mates. I know them well. They are powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Before you duel the General, why don't you fight me?
Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory, and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the General arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you put together? Ha! They're nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this Nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the General. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy!
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army!
Does that mean we'll be fighting our
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furinox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Make the decision. Fury Nox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we... This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Fury Nox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also, her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spirit Bearers that have fallen under Fury Nox's control.
Mr. Chael, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Mr. Trailblazer. I'm such a... Madame Shrey said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can...
Exactly! You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Shrey?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again. Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Fury Nox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunambra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay. If Fury Nox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
Help me, Mr. Tail!
What happened to talking tough?
Try harder.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I'm scared.
Stay put. Get them.
Tedious.
Welcome, customers. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me. Protect me. Enemy targets detected. Seize the moment. Yeah.
Blade of moonlight. The moon shines.
Fragments of Fury Nox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
her dolls out quickly. Do you remember the incantation?
All will be revealed.
Paper to might, carry this fight! Talisman of strength, evil to fight!
Blade of moonlight.
There are plenty of heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey. It's Madame Shrey! And
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay! I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
we're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtral Garden.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwainifin, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
What? Get her away from her!
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. Don't leave us.
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles. And I told you I'd leave your body. Excellent. I will keep my promise.
Oh no, they're stealing the power of the other heliobi!
With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
You monster! You're in trouble now.
Time to suffer.
Ouch! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Try harder.
Time to suffer.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
1,000 wonders to raise you. -1! Don't come in.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ready for death. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we managed to weaken it.
And we've still got a chance, Puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa? But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
If you can't win, you just cheat!
Useless! Get yourself together!
I just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side, Wawa.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
We're in trouble now. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. 1,000 wonders to raise your finest one!
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Trust unscathed. Blade of moonlight.
Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talismans! On my... commands! Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Try harder. All will be revealed in lunar flame. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Time to suffer. Surrender. By the 10 lords.
Unscathed.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Engage.
Try harder. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Ready for death.
I wonder how Huohuo is doing. I should check up on her.
The one possessing Huohuo seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotion. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gweniphen will be sent to an apothecary. It is only an artificial ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry. Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here.
You wretched fools! Tail, the judges! One day sooner or later, already forgetting. Your human tongues are no less poisonous. Kid, as a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm... There are men I have lived for. I can wait. We will. I wasn't the... I look forward. Tail... Tail distracted Cirrus. He helped us so much. I can't sense him anywhere. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here... Wait, you're right. Don't worry, Mr. Trailblazer. I'm okay. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Gweniphen's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened?
Little Gwei kinda... Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get... I would have been able to help you if I were there too. And maybe Little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in... Oh, you don't need to worry about Little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
These trifles are of no use to me.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few...
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person. I can't bear it anymore.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach, and that was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special. That's right.
Hua is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down.
Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Huohuo. I'm really surprised that Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason... Anyway, I'll do my best to kick ass for our mission. Cirrus was locked up in Fictional Garden, but there are a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. Little Gui, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gui's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a big...
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there. Madame Hanya has already given us the green light. We'll record our Heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers, and then use the intel from our followers to find more Heliobi. It's like a vicious cycle.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Well, another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just...
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles, like... Little Gui investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something?
I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and take a look.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, one of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered. But then she disappeared. Judging from the comments?
Okay, so what are we waiting for?
Before we head out, if we can better understand interviewing witnesses.
That's right! Those
I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use...
Little Gui's methods can be a little I'm worried you don't trust her plan. Just relax, Little Gui. Like the time Gwenithan dragged me to the fixed troll garden so I could protect her. But I was so scared, I ended up... While I was passed out, she went and caused all kinds of trouble. I neglected my duty of keeping her from making a mess, but I'll redeem myself. That being said... Oh, that's right! You were possessed by a heliobus once before. Guess it wasn't a bet. Poor you. This time, we're gonna avenge you. I'll show those heliobi. Let's see. Ghastly gravy.
Ugh. Ghostly. I used to go. We can get our leads. That means,
Look. We have our work after all.
So...
Mr. Trailblazer, do you think we can really catch... I sure hope... Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not that... When Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. And now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than before. Maybe that's all just a bunch of
Mr. Trailblazer, it is good to see during the fixed roll and now this small. She, fortunate creature, every time she fight. In most map, the Ten Lords as fate would after this is all. And maybe the precise location. A judge of the Ten Lords commit. However, since you are now a member of the squad, after Ignamar was defeated by the general in a great battle, the Ten Lords Commission was ordered to seal decades ago. It turned out that normally, the Ten Lords Commission You could say that. Who would have thought Tail would have sacrificed himself to defeat Cirrus? Granted, Heliobi have no obligation to be loyal to one another, but Tail's willingness to side with Huohuo is significant. I've wondered, alas.
Can't you stay and chat?
Heartbreak. How intoxicating.
A Wraith Warden falls for ghostly superstition?
Since when did fixed roll garden?
Oh, this
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Victual Garden.
Hey, where's my sword? You just...
There are plenty of beings in the... Don't be ridiculous! We can't allow the host to be serious. You must be unhappy with how things turned out. What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? Hey, I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Huh. I can do that. What?
That's just another... Huh? Wait! Wawa, you can't sear...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine...
Where there are people, there is noise.
Would you like me to relay your...
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow! The General recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh! Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword-swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely,
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in. It would appear you are eager to see me assume the debt. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option.
General...
I appreciate the Ten Lord... I still have some...
Do let me know if you come across any rare swords.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Oh.
Heliobus, is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu?
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight. Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? Very well then. General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtual Garden? If I win.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not me.
What? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in eschewing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What?
Teng Xiao, as General of the Luofu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignamar commanded the Heliobai. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Luofu, but you are no Ignamar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek. That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then...
Wait! He means us? We'll be okay, right?
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need...
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no...
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform trying to humiliate me with love. No matter then. I have my paw. Heed my mercy. Now you will. The might of the Heliobai!
Give it up. I shall be the judge.
Let me through! Stop this!
Lance at the ready.
Recount.
Getting serious. I can do. Turn out your pockets.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! It's time.
Sinful.
Let me through. Dodge this! Forget your wallet? Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Still in denial? I shall be the judge, by the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Come feast your eye! Happy New Year!
Hands hurt? No more playing nice. Dodge this!
This is serious.
Take this! Shake, rise, Venus!
You've lost, Sirius.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the light.
Should you decide to try again,
What are we waiting for?
Not so fast! Before...
Pesky devil of a girl.
Look! Is this something a heliobus could have done?
There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. Of course. Luxie loves me. We were sailed away.
I think if a heliobus...
Hey! We're not done here! You bunch of meat!
the clues are all pointing.
Thank you for your help, General.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the Peanut Gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking...
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air.
Don't worry, Judge Wafa. Effective communication. Hello there,
Report?
The 10th squad!
Oh, I can relate.
Anyway,
Oh, we know this.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
And while we were chasing her, I'm not even 500.
Huh. You really...
So where did you last...
On that road there.
Be sure to get some rest.
Fantastic.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, come...
Why are there two of them?
They're asking us to play with them. Huh. Silly head. They're trying to trick you. Ooh, I know. Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but they're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies.
You can say that again!
it seems to be... Huh?
Strange. Is this also the work of...
They must know that we're following. And this is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the 10 Heliobi create illusions.
In other words...
Exactly!
You're the powerhouse of this team.
Please be...
When you're ready. I never thought this would be behind the door.
Remember, it's just a Heliobus illusion.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Ah, don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away.
Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark.
Huh, Lulu? Didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never... You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up a... Wow! Then what are we waiting for? We're free from the grown-ups! We can play...
Wait, stop!
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for fun.
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run.
That's...
Catch your breath. Let's try a new strategy.
Su Sheng's gonna use her head?
Then, good for you. But you should probably catch your breath first. They could hear you panting from a mile away.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we...
Are you serious?
Stop chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my Sky Minks fly so nimbly and are so alert.
Gather round.
Ugh, don't it. So we used to go to Sky Mink. I'd hesitate to...
Nice story.
Ugh, isn't it? I remember one of the...
Actually,
Nice.
If we catch Lady Bailu...
Who knows? Siren?
Aluminum?
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun. You're being influenced by... You're lying! I never had playmates! Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it!
Sure enough.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm a... Yes, violence! You...
We're in trouble now. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
Component damage. Component damage. Threat raised.
You paid for that. I'm incited.
Tedious. Unscathed. Blade of moonlight. Component damage.
Seize the moment.
Threat raised. Suppress. Wield column.
To travel.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't... Luxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their
There's nothing I can do about it. But we still had lots of fun.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what?
Luxie, how long before the next time we can...
We both have many years ahead of us. So, in that sense, it won't be long at all.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late.
Everything...
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your...
But I made everyone chase after me for so long.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but...
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. My big brother used to boss me. Whether it's a one day...
All right.
Jeez. And there I was, pouring my...
Can we not linger around here too long?
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to...
Wait!
Huh?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident on...
Oh, I get it. You can't just tell the public that the dragon lady was possessed by...
That's right! We want to report this... I heard that you helped Mr... It's all a team effort. Sounds... You should go back.
Okay, I'm done.
Case closed.
We're not done yet.
It's over.
But there are still lots.
I couldn't agree. I'd rather focus on resting for.
Danger.